last week, though, I had my camera guy in town from Cincinnati, and he's 23 years old, and he had never been to a strip club. So we took him. We took him to Area 29, and as soon as we walked in, we said, we want the biggest booty stripper for my guy. And then I gave him like a couple $100 in ones. He goes, what do I do? He was taking $1 and putting on her butt. And I was like, dog, you gotta slap that shit. It was like, they were like making it rain. He was like literally just dribbling the ones. He looked so overwhelmed. And at one point we had 3 girls on him. He had like ass on the face, ass on his lap. And then it looked like they were like playing pinball with his face. I was like, I wish I don't want to whip my phone out of a strip club, but I wish I would have got a video of that. But the problem was my videographer was the guy getting the ass. So, God, it was so much fun. But it's so funny. Like, it got to about 4 a.m, and I was still there. And everyone was kind of winding down, and I was fading fast. And that's when I knew I'm getting old. I don't want to do this anymore, staying out this late. Those 4 a.m. nights, especially if you're over 40, they hit different. They hit different. I can do that about once or twice a year, and I got it in last week. Not doing it this week. But I just remember I went there with like 10 people, and it ended up being me and 2 other people. And it was my buddy Owen and his friend, and they started talking about world problems. And it seems to happen like that. When you get liquor, maybe a little bit of drugs, I'm not talking about the hard stuff, but some weed, some edibles involved. And all of a sudden, when you start coming down a little bit, you start talking about the most random shit. And I was like, are you guys at a strip club talking about politics? Or what are the interest rates on homes? I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. And I saw a meme one time, like, if you don't say goodbye, you save like so much time in your life when your life's over. You literally save like 6 months of your life are wasted on goodbyes when you leave a room. So literally they were talking and the other crew had left. So we came in like, there was 3 different groups. I came solo, and then I had my guy Brad was in town, the mailman was in town, and then my videographer Dan was in town. Then Erwin and his friend was there, and then she had some friends. So it was like a group of 3 different group of people got our own section. And I just was like, I can't do this anymore. And so after the first group left and it was just me, Erwin, and his friend, they were talking, and I just got up and slowly walked out. And then I was on the highway, and Erwin finally called me. He was like, yo, you leave? I was like, bro, I couldn't do it. I'm out. So, yeah, shouts out to Area 29, though. The donkeys and that. So, Erwin, my videographer had a ball. So, to pop his strip club cherry, this was the right city to do it. So, and the wings were fire there. Strip club has some of the best food. And the most random thing happened. So one of the dancers we got for my videographer, she was like, you like banana pudding? Out of left field, you like banana pudding? I was like, yeah. She goes, I make banana pudding. We sell it here at the club. She goes, if I give you one, can I get a picture? I said, I don't care. She went and got me a banana pudding. That was fire. And I ate it so fast. She goes, I didn't get a picture. I said, oops, got another one. So, so there is a dancer there. Hey, if you go to Area 29, you want a good dessert? Yeah, ask for the banana pudding. It's only $10 a pop. And I asked her, so it's funny, like you go there and then you start having conversations with the dancers. The one girl, when she gave me the pudding, I said, so you make this all the time for the club? She goes, yeah, I make about 100 for the weekend, and I sell them for $10 a pop. And I was like, wow, that's $1,000 extra off something you like doing. So shouts out to her. Talk about an entrepreneur, ass and pudding. I don't think there's a better combo out there. Now, I did. I'll tell you this. A funny story about banana pudding. Talk about going to Addison. I go to the Addison Improv the last week of May. About 15 years ago, there's a restaurant next to the Addison Improv called Shuck and Jive. And it's like a Cajun spot. They got good food there, but they got banana pudding. They got great banana pudding there. I go in there one night after my show, and I'm eating, and this guy comes up and he's like, yo, man, Gary Owen, he's talking to me and stuff. I'm a big fan of your work. I appreciate it, man. He goes, yo, can I get, I was already eating, so now he wanted to buy my dessert. He goes, yo, you want anything else to eat? I'll get it. You want to get, I'll take care of your pudding. I think I already had the pudding. That's what it was. I was done eating, and I was eating the banana pudding. He goes, yo, Gary, I got it. I'll pay for your pudding. And I said, bro, I appreciate the offer, but I cannot have another man buy me banana pudding. There's some things another man is not allowed to buy a man, and banana pudding's one of them. So whoever that guy was, I appreciate the offer. You can buy a man a steak. You can buy a man a lot of stuff, but you can't buy a man pudding, and especially banana pudding. So I said, brother, I appreciate it, but some things I have to do on my own as a grown man, and that is buy my own banana pudding. So we had a great weekend in Houston. This week's going to be even better. So, yeah.